Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you another new episode of coming soon to Blu-ray or 4K. So let's just jump right into these titles that are headed your way that you may want to pick up. Starting up first, we have some news on the Guyver from 1991. Yes, this one does star Mark Hamill. It is a great little flick from the past, and I always enjoyed this movie. Originally, it was scheduled to come out from Unearthed Films on a new Blu-ray sometime, I believe, possibly next year. Not really sure on all that because I don't have a whole lot of details, but according to Stephen Biro from Unearthed Films, it has been confirmed that their upcoming release of the R-rated cut of the Guyver will now be coming to 4K UHD. More information as it becomes available. Yes, I'm very excited for this title. I would love to have a nice Blu-ray. Now looks like a 4K of the Guyver coming. I would also like a nice Blu-ray or possibly a 4K of the Guyver 2 Dark Hero, which I always thought was the better movie. It was like Power Rangers on crack to the nth degree, because Guyver is based off, I believe, a manga, yeah, I'm looking forward to possibly seeing this Guyver from Unearthed Films on 4K sometime soon, and hopefully a Guyver 2 Dark Hero down the line. So that was our first title there. I did mention that a little bit on the Physical Media Show. If you missed that, I'm putting that in this video for you guys right now. And then let's move on to a Kino Lorber title, Blu-ray, 2 Days in the Valley. This movie was one of those crazy movies, multiple stories going on, all different, different stories there and there. It will be coming with a brand new 2022 HD master from a 2K scan of the 35mm Interpositive. I remember this movie because I'm a huge Terry Hatcher fan. I always had a huge crush on her since, Lois and Clark. What I remember most about this movie was the fight between her and Charlize Theron, and also the scene where James Spader puts an ice cube in his mouth and pretty much goes up and down Charlize Theron's nipples, bare breast. So yeah, that scene alone was very impressionable. So yeah, 2 Days in the Valley from 1996 is coming soon. No release date yet, from Kino Lorber Studio Classics. So if you're looking forward to pick that up, it's got a great scene with Charlize Theron. I'm just saying. Plus, there was a really great story about how Charlize Theron actually, I believe, elbowed Terry Hatcher really bad in the nose and made her nose bleed, because at that time Terry Hatcher was a bigger star than Charlize Theron, and when they did their fight scene, it got a little really physical. So that's interesting. I wonder if that would be on the Blu-ray, if that story will be on there. So yeah, there's that. And then moving on from that title, let's go into a newly announced 4K. The first one was just announced on 4K not too long ago, but it looks like another 48 hours is coming in December on 4K from Paramount, which Paramount has been doing this a lot lately because they just released a 48 hours and another 48 hours on Blu-ray from the Paramount Presents line, and they already had 4K scans on digital. So I don't know why Paramount keeps doing this, but they do keep doing this. They are going to be releasing 48 hours and another 48 hours on 4K disc now. I don't know why. It's something that keeps happening, and it's something that keeps aggravating a lot of physical media collectors. So if you just want to stay with your Blu-ray from Paramount Presents, completely understandable. But if you're looking forward to maybe getting the 4K, if you held off and you went to 4K, the 4K is coming sometime in December for another 48 hours. Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte. The first one was great. The second one was good. Classic team up, classic 80s flicks. There you have that. That is something that's very interesting. Like I said, it's kind of confusing why they keep doing this. Why not just release the 4K first with the Blu-ray? People will buy it. It's crazy that way. But that is coming soon in December. So let's move on from that title and let's go into this title here, which I'm a little late on, but hey, better late than never. The Amityville Horror, the original with James Brolin and Margot Kidder, is coming to 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. Which, shout out to Vinegar Syndrome. They got a really great title here. I couldn't believe it when I found out about this. Yes, like I said, so many people have already announced this already. This will be coming in September from Vinegar Syndrome in a 4K. It's outstanding. I'm looking forward to picking this one up. This is a classic horror movie based off the Amityville Horror, the house and all that, and it was a great story, and it was a great movie. Really cool. I love how Vinegar Syndrome is this company that that doesn't only just still in like these hardcore grindhouse straight to DVD, straight to VHS at the time, movies and stuff like that, or even like pornography. They've moved into movies like Drop Dead Fred and Cloak and Dagger, and now Amityville Horror. So if you're wanting to get Amityville Horror, you can go head over to Vinegar Syndrome, which I will have links in the description down below to Vinegar Syndrome and any other place I can find that may have these movies up for you guys to get you a copy of the Amityville Horror on 4K. Like I said, I mean, that is just something special there. And yes, I know so many people have covered it, but if you have not heard about it, and if you're new to my channel, there you go. Amityville Horror 4K. And our final title of this video is something interesting. I don't know if it's as big as the Amityville Horror, but I thought it was kind of interesting. And it's Stephen King's Needful Things from the 90s. This is a little bit of an underrated movie, and I know Stephen King ain't what he once was, but this movie here, I was surprised that it's getting a 4K from Kino Lorber. No release date yet. This movie was made in 1993, and it's coming with a brand new HDR Dolby Vision master for the theatrical cut from a 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negative, and then it will also contain, which this is really cool, I love these, a brand new HD master of the television cut from a 2K scan of the 35mm IP, which is really interesting because like I did a video on here, more and more TV cuts are being put on Blu-rays and 4Ks, which is really great because a lot of us grew up with the TV cut of the films, and I do believe that's where the Mandela effect comes in sometimes with some people, because once they actually see the theatrical cut, it's not the same as it once was, from seeing it on the TV. So, because on the TV cuts, they have different scenes, they cut out things, they change the words, they change the cuss words, and it's very interesting. So this will have a brand new 4K master and the TV cut and an HD TV cut, which is something rare too, because sometimes you don't always get the TV cut in an HD, you kind of get it, normal 480 style. But that is really cool that you're getting that. And if you're a fan of Needful Things from 1990s there, that was kind of, Max von Sydow basically plays the devil, and it's crazy movie. So there you have it. There's all the titles coming to Blu-ray or 4K. Let me know what you guys think about all these in the comment section down below. Which ones are you going to pick up? Which ones are you going to pass on? And which ones do you not really care about? Because I really do like to know all that once you leave the comments, and it does help with the algorithm to, comment, like, subscribe, share, all that. Please do that. If I earned your subscription, that would be great. That would be awesome. Hit that like button, subscribe, join the channel, and become a channel member. Shout out to my channel members: Troy Pacelli, Cosmic Squirrel, Iron Raiden, Tim Hayes, and Deleted Scenes. Thank you guys, and thank you all for watching wherever you guys are. Please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media. It is the superior format. Godspeed.